Hello guys, welcome to AR Tutorials. Today is day 18 of solving lead code questions daily. Guys, from last 17 days, we are consistently solving array-based questions, logic-based questions, and many other stuffs also. Starting from the high-level, basic, medium, lead code level questions to the very basic searching and sorting algorithms. We have covered a vast spectrum of different types of array questions and different types of logic based questions also. So from today we are going to start only solving the array based questions, and in between I could really suggest you to what to do. If I think that this topic is important and relevant to cover today, then only I'll switch out to the another topic, such as I really want to introduce you towards the recursion, because array requires recursion to solve, and if you don't know the recursion, then it would be very difficult to analyze what is basically a recursion and how the base cases are achieved and how the body is worked. So I'll dedicate a full lecture on recursion. I'll almost solve 2 to 3 questions in that video, including all the explanation, all my stuff. And if you want the notes, please write notes in the comment. I'll surely mail you all the stuff I have with me. So today is a very important topic because sorting colors has been the interviewer's favorite. And for your information, interviewer will never stop you in between when you talk, and he might listen to you with the various approaches. But taking specific names of algorithm would really impact your interviewer. That means if you are before interviewer, and if he asks to sort the colors or to sort zeros, ones and twos, and if you tell, instead of solving the logic, you tell that yes sir, I totally got your answer, I want to solve this question in Dutch national flag algorithm. So he might think that yes, he knows Dutch national flag algorithm. That means the name is only sufficient to predict the how the students' capabilities are. So I really want to tell you that today we are going to learn Dutch national flag algorithm instead of solving a lead code question. So let's see what is the Dutch national flag algorithm. So first of all, I'll just explain you what the question is. You have given an array of zeros, ones and twos. You just have to sort. Then why sort colors? Here the explanation just revolves around a virtual world in which that 0 depicts a color, 1 depicts a color and 2 depicts a color. You have to arrange in such a way that colors are in a sorted order. First should be red, then white and then blue. It is mentioned in the question. I'm not just assuming it by my own. It is mentioned. So what we have to do in Dutch national flag algorithm? Dutch national flag algorithm basically consists of 3 pointers. Which pointers are there? It is high, low and mid. As you know, the low is at the first index, the high is at the nth minus first, which is the first index, it is 0, n minus 1 is the height index, and mid is not here, my friends. Mid would be every time pointing towards low only. And Dutch national flag algorithm, basically you can move any of the pointers, but to make it easy I suggest you to move only midpoint, and it would be very easy. You will only move and you will check the mid if it is 1, if it is 0, if it is 1, or if it is 2. What you will do, when you find the mid is 0, you will just swap it with low and mid, and you will just increment the pointer. If you find it is 1, just do nothing, because consider that 0 is number for low, 2 is number for high, and 1 is for mid. If you encountered 1, that means it encounters 1, so no need to swap. So just plus plus, mid plus plus. And if you encounter 2, if you have 2, just swap it with high and mid, and just change the pointer. This simple Dutch flag algorithm will solve you the biggest levels of sorting and pointers approaches. It is very useful and very user friendly and interviewer friendly also, because interviewer would quickly grasp you that what you are going to tell, what algorithm you know and how much you know. So let's solve this specific question on the detailed way. So I have just copied this array exactly here. So what I have told you, you have to just put low at the 0th index, high at the n minus 1 index. Why n minus 1 is the last index? You must know the basics of arrays. The nth is, if my n is 6, then my last index would be 5. So my 5 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 5. So h is n. So always mid will also point to 0th index only. Now what I'll do, I'll just change my color. Okay. So first we'll check the element which is in what we'll check. So for example, we will do array of mid. Array of mid is 2, and if we encounter 2, what I have told you, we have to swap it with high. So here is high, we have to cut this and we have to swap it. So here 0 came and here a 2 came. So what we'll do, when we swap with high, we don't have to increment or decrement anything towards low or mid. We just have to decrement the h pointer. And again we have to compare it with the mid. Now mid is 0 and my high is 1. So when we encounter 0, then what we have to do, we have to swap it with low. But low is also 0, then no swapping will work. Even though the swapping will work, there will be no effect on it. So then what we'll do, we'll just increment both mid and low. Here also we encountered 0. So what? We'll do swapping and do nothing. Then we'll just encounter here. We have 2. When we have 2, we'll swap it with high. So we have 1 and here we goes 2. Then what we have to do, decrement h pointer, and when we encounter 1, we don't have to move the low pointer, we just have to move the mid pointer. Mid will come here. Here also 1, so no here. Now here m is 2, but what happens, we have just exceeded the high and low. So what would, have you got the clear idea? We have to use the while loop. So in while what we have to do, the m should be always less than equal to high. We have to put 3 conditions. Now what would be the first condition? The first condition would be AR of m would be is equal to 1. When it becomes, no, let's start with 0. So when it becomes 0, just do L plus plus and M plus plus. Just do nothing. If we found A of M equal to 1, then we have to swap. What we have to swap? We have to swap low. No. When we found 1, we'll do, sorry, I have just mistaken. So when we found 0, what we'll do? We'll swap it. So with whom we'll swap? We'll swap it with low and mid. And once the swapping is done, we'll just increment the pointers of low plus plus and mid plus plus. Just one line I have missed. Okay, then this is the first condition, so I'll just box it. The second condition I'll write here, the A of m is equal to 1, just to mid plus plus, nothing. And the last condition would be if A of m is equal to 2. When 2 is there, we just have to swap with mid and high. When we swap it, we just decrement the high, this pointer. We'll just exceed till this way, and once it is done, you are ready. Now we'll just print our final array. What we'll do, just we'll just give our final array is, it is 0 0 1 1 2 2, and yes, we have got all the sorted element. This is Dutch National Flag algorithm. So let's quickly jump towards the code. So let's see what's the code. So code I have told you is just like the way Nothing changes. We have just initialized the array size. Then we have just low, middle, and high. I have told you low and mid should be at 0 and high would be at n minus 1. We'll just check the condition as mid should be less than or equal to high. We'll check 0, 1, and 2. When it is 0, we have to swap it low with the midpoint, and we have to just increment both low and mid. When the mid is 1, we just have to increment the mid pointer, nothing else we have to do. And if at last condition we have got 2, our element, we have to swap it with high towards the mid, and we have to decrement the pointer. So is algorithm it is, but just a logical aspect, and your speaking skills would matter the most in the interviewer. And if the interviewer cross question said that how does the Dutch flag algorithm work, will it work at low, will it work at high, then you should dynamically process your logical thinkings, and just you have to think that whatever swappings will give me the sortings, the perfect sorting, that matters the most. And here we have 100% optimal question answer. And we have we'll guarantee that if this question comes, the interviewer might get very impressed if you tell them the specific word, it is the Dutch national flag algorithm, and you also know the implementation would really work very better for your next interviews also. So thank you guys for watching this, and do consider like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please share it with your friends and family if they want to grow together and they want every day to learn DSA. Thank you.